Some of you may remember this tutorial where I showed you in a somewhat convoluted way, because I was kind of doing it for the first time myself, how to take an audio file and convert it into a WEM file for import and use in Baldur's Gate 3, the toolkit. You might have watched this video and immediately decided that fuck no, I'm not doing that because this is very tiresome. And I kind of agree. I'm really impressed by all of the people making voice lines and audio files for use in the game. So I was amazed when my friend Eli Cash, another YouTuber who has a lot of fun vids, I will link him below, he just explained to me that, yeah, but why don't you use this one-click converter? And obviously I thought, well, that doesn't exist, so that's why I'm not using it, but actually it does. So I'm going to show you in this tutorial how to set that up and just do one-click conversions of like MP3 files, WAV files, whatever, into WEM files for use in the Baldur's Gate 3 toolkit. The first thing we're going to do is go to GitHub and download Sound2wem. This one converts audio files to the Wwise, how do you even pronounce that? No idea. Converts the audio files, and it happens automatically. It is a script. So what Eli discovered is that there is a little typo or bug in this script that's really easy to solve. We have tried to contact this script author, but we didn't get a response. So since this tool is based on changing the script anyways, I'll just show you how Eli figured out to fix it and how we made it work. In order to make this work, you still need Audiokinetic, and you need to install well, this thing I'm not going to try to pronounce again. And you also need ffmpeg. For ffmpeg, I downloaded well, since I am on Windows, I downloaded the full release build from this page that I will also link below, and you just have to install it. For Wwise, this one, of course you maybe you already have Audiokinetic launcher installed. You go to Wwise, you see that I tried out a ton of different versions. But the one I found to work with this plugin is actually the 2025 1.41. So you can go ahead and download that. And at least, as far as I can understand, this solves the question of whether you need like to use the 2016 version for anything Baldur's Gate 3 related. Seems to me like you don't, so you can just go ahead and get the modern version. And then the rest of this tutorial will show you how to actually not open this program, but just do the conversion automatically. So then we have the two tools we need installed, and we are now looking at the Sound2wem folder. You can see I have some audio files in here well, it's one MP3 that I've converted and one WAV file I've converted. There is a script here, license. For some reason I put ffmpeg in here. You don't have to do that. That's just me being silly. There is a readme and there is some other stuff. So let's open the readme. And the readme will tell you what to do. Eli helpfully made both a little tutorial video and a readme. So what we are going to do is open the script, and we're going to change the paths. So let me show you how to do that. So basically we are opening the script in Notepad, so this is not very complicated. There are a lot of instructions in here. I will highlight what you need to do. In the original script there is a small error that makes it not run, and that's basically that the two quotation marks are missing. This one that we've added, and also actually maybe this one and this one. So the point is that you need to ensure that if there is a quotation mark here, then you need to place it at the end as well. And I will put notes for this in the video description. So what we're doing now is we're setting the path for Wwise, and that will basically be this. So you have to find the program where it's installed, go into authoring, x64, at least in my case, release, bin, and then you find the Wwise console. Some versions of Wwise doesn't have this console.exe, so if you're using a different version, I don't know exactly what you would put here. You could experiment, of course, but I would just recommend that you don't download the 2025 version. That will be explained in the description. And we also need to put in the path to ffmpeg that you will find here. So just insert your own path and we are ready to go. So I have downloaded some royalty-free music that is credited in the video description below, a dramatic track, and let's dramatically pull it onto the script and let's see what happens. Well, it says done, and here we have a WEM file. So let's put this into the toolkit and let's have it trigger by, you know, interacting with the soup or something. When you're not importing WEM files and just placing them into the project folder structure, you can place them many different places. I'm putting it in my timeline folder because I think it's practical. So, well, not here, that was wrong. I'm putting it in my timeline folder because I think that's practical. So we're just gonna copy it, the WEM file. We're going to put it in here, and I am going to open the toolkit. So like in my last video, I've tied the WEM file to the use of a book, and then it will play. So how I've done that is basically just adding the music as a voice line. So we're going to add the voice file, which is now our music. And yes, let's see if this works. Okay, let's see if it works.
Let's try this way.
So it seems it does work. Let's turn it off. Well, I think this tool could be useful for you guys, so hope you enjoyed, and check out the video description for the links for the stuff you need. Bye!